all easy. Okay, what's the most embarrassing song on your iPod?
The most embarrassing song on my iPod, 99 Love Balloons.
And why that song?
It's one of those things you sort of collect music from all your various friends, and unfortunately that's one that I actually listen to.
What's the best thing you've ever gotten for free?
Best thing I've ever gotten for free? Jesus. What have I gotten for free? Nothing in life is free.
Not a cool set of knives even?
Well, you know, I didn't have to pay for my game drive up in Ngala on the weekend, which was provided by the Good Food and Wine Show, which I'm very, very grateful for. And I honestly think that was the best holiday I've ever been on. So
really?
Yeah, let's put that down as an answer.
Okay.
For that one. Midnight snacks. Yeah, they're the ones you don't tell people about.
No, not at all. And what kind of midnight snacks? Are we talking chocolate or ice cream? Or?
It can be, you know, as simple as some ice cream out of the fridge.
Yeah.
It can be as elaborate as making ice cream at midnight.
My favorite is the chicken curry sandwich.
Yeah, curry and bread.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
That's one thing I'd like to try while I'm here, actually, a bunny chow.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't had a chance to try one of those yet.
You have to. Those are brilliant. I love them. Which TV radio show is so awful that you have to turn it off?
TV radio?
Oh, radio show.
Oh,
yeah.
TV or radio show. Jersey Shore. I just can't watch that, you know.
Everybody says that, though.
No, but I went from like because it was only just sort of becoming popular in Australia as Masterchef was airing, and we had a couple of days off before Masterchef aired. And I go to my friend's house and he put on episodes of Jersey Shore because he loves the show. And I watched a few episodes and I go, yeah, this is kind of funny. But then you watch 3 or 4 more episodes, it's like, this is a train wreck, I can't watch it anymore. So I was not a fan, but I was able to watch it before, but now I just can't.
But now you can't at all. What's the worst job you've ever had?
Worst job I've ever had? It would have been my first job, which was selling ice creams at the Grand Prix. Hello.
Thank you.
Wow, look at that on the back of it. Yeah, selling ice creams at the Formula 1 Grand Prix when it was in Adelaide when I was growing up. I was about 13 years old, I think. Actually, no, that was a bad job. It was probably not my worst. But yeah, we'll say that one anyway. But you know, it was 40 degrees every day. And I was 13 years old carrying around this big thing of ice creams and they'd all melt. And I think I got paid $100, which is what, 600 rands for 4 days' work. It was
and hard work,
slave
long
labor.
hours.
Who is the person I most want to have with me? I think in the last interview I said Heston Blumenthal. I think I met him a few times and he's just such an amazing chef and a really magnetic personality as well. And just a very interesting guy.
And I haven't had dinner with him though. No.
I haven't, no. We've had a standing up dinner together at one of his shows when he was in Australia. We went out for a drink after that, but we haven't actually sat down to a meal together.
Okay, so him definitely.
Yeah.
Describe your first kiss for us.
Yes, really.
Clarification,
Yes, really.
please. The first.
Your first kiss.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Awkward. Yeah, in a word.
And how old were you?
12 or so.
Really?
12 or 13. Yeah. It was at school in the assembly hall. It was with a girl, although I did go to an all-boys school.
Really? So you sneaked her in?
Yeah, I think it was one of those things
Those
where
dances.
yeah.
Yeah, those mixing.
Yeah, I think she was into me. I'm not really sure. I don't think we ever kissed again after that first
Really?
time, so maybe we weren't into each other.
Now, how do you relax?
Cooking.
And besides cooking?
I play the ukulele.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. The cooking is actually you know, I can go a few weeks without playing the ukulele and I'm fine, but if I go a few weeks without cooking, and I'm not just saying that, I actually get really stressed. Because, you know, when I was working as a lawyer, that was how I relaxed. You know, I come home 11 o'clock at night and cook dinner. And, yeah, I just kind of got used to it.
I'm the same. I always have to come home. I just drop my bag, and first thing I do is like,
Yeah.
I'm in the kitchen cooking something.
You know how I feel.
Yes, no, definitely. What's your embarrassing hobby?
Embarrassing hobby. Singing.
Do you sing in public?
That's why it's embarrassing. Yeah, I sing when I play the ukulele, and you know, sometimes when you feel like singing, you don't really care who's around, and you know, sometimes I sing walking down the street, which is actually slightly more than embarrassing. It's a bit weird.
Yeah. So are you like always think you're like in your own episode of Glee Club kind of thing?
Something like that.
Yeah. The one thing people would never guess about you.
One thing people would never guess about me. Jesus. I don't know. I don't know what people would guess about me. I used to play in a band.
What kind of band was it?
A very bad one. So I was in Tokyo. We used to play a lot of gigs around Tokyo, and just a cover band, like me and a few friends, and I played guitar and sang, and it was not good at all.
Okay, and the last question is chicken or beef?
Ooh, chicken.
Chicken.
I prefer to eat beef, but I eat chicken more regularly.
Okay, that's it from us.
No worries. Nice to meet you.
Singapore
Oh,
after this
nice.
to do another sort of cooking gig. I've been around Australia doing food festivals. Like I'm an ambassador for Malaysian Kitchen, so that means promoting Malaysian food around Australia. So that's given me a lot of opportunities
nice.
as well. Yeah, I love it. I think the beauty about the show is it lets you sort of handpick what you want to do from the cooking industry. Like you don't necessarily need to open a restaurant. But you've got the restaurant scene, you've got the writing scene, you've got the cooking, the teaching scheme. Like it's just great.
Yeah. And all the contestants, are they?
Well, I
most
have
of
to
them.
say, I think 80 to 90% of them are sort of doing food-related stuff, whether it's writing, whether it's blogging, whether it's like making appearances and cooking and stuff like that. So it just varies. Like I know Adele from the show has actually started opening a school to teach intellectually disabled kids how to cook. So it's brilliant. So it's just a matter of the drive of each contestant. Like some of us have more drive than the others. You know, like, it kind of depends on where your motivation lies, I suppose.
Yeah. Well, I've seen Marion's cookbook, and it's one of our favorites as well. And it's just amazing.
Yeah, she's quite a powerhouse. That
Yeah.
woman. She's very determined, and she's got a very her partner actually works in the wine industry as well. So it's a match made in
Oh,
heaven.
lovely.
Yeah. No, it's great.
And you and your partner still together from watching the show? Yeah.
Yeah, no, we've actually survived a reality show. Who knew?
Yeah.
A lot of people don't.
I can imagine because you're out of the house for how many months? 3 months? 8 months. Wow. And do you see him occasionally during those 8 months?
On average, every week we get about 6 to 8 hours off.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not enough though.
No, in a whole week you can't speak. You only have 2 phone calls a week. Like it's 10 minutes each, and it's just like talking about it now. I know the show's just finished for you guys, but it's finished for us for a year now. And talking about it now, it's just you kind of wonder how you went through it.
Yeah.
It's like how the hell did I go through that? And apparently I did that, and like I was so stressed out. I had stress-related baldness.
Oh gosh.
I had a patch here that had no hair, and literally the hair grew back as soon as I got eliminated. It's quite a stressful show. Great as a show.
Yeah. And your advice for all the South Africans going into Masterchef South Africa?
I'm looking forward to that, and I think my advice for the contestants is to be themselves, because it kind of depends on the format. Because if they're doing the format, our format is very much about the cooking and the personalities of the show. The English format is about the cooking.
Yeah.
So if it's like our format, then be yourself, because like people want to love you. People want to see, wow, I can relate to that. I have a son like that. I have a mother like that, or I have a friend like that. I can that's just people like to see your journey, that type of thing. So as long as you're true to yourself, then you'll be right.
Oh, brilliant. But it's also how much of level of expertise do you think you should have?
Well, I think you need to sort of know all your basic stuff, and that's a really good question actually. Like you need to know the basics of how to make a sauce, how to make a sponge, how to make a basic stir fry, how to make a basic
Meringue.
Yeah, a meringue, or how to make a basic fry. I think like
Fry,
what you guys sort of do. So like local flavor, that type of thing. I think if you nail the basics, then you can actually morph it a little bit. So when you actually cook, you know what technique to use. You know exactly what amounts to make a meringue, that type of thing.
Yeah.
And if you get that right, then I think, like never go in there and not know,
Not know anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then again, like if you go in there and you don't, then there's plenty of opportunities at night. Because we had a lot of opportunities at night just to read books. So
And
we
you learn
like,
from each other as well.
so we learn basic sort of recipes, and then you can tweak it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how much was the surprise, like going into sort of like a pressure test, or was it quite a shock? Or did you
Yes.
not know anything?
It's 100% surprise.
Really?
Yeah. From the pressure test to the team challenge to the mystery box to the invention test, it is all a surprise. It's like for a control freak like me, I need to know everything, and that's not healthy. It's
I
like,
know.
tell me now what I'm doing.
Yeah.
They like to give you the element of surprise, and you think, damn it, I don't know how to do that. Yeah.
And do you speak to any other contestants still? Or?
Yeah, I keep in touch with people like Marion and Jonathan. Easier to keep in touch with people who live in the same state.
Okay.
For those who are not, like I do keep in touch with Sky quite a bit, because we're actually good friends now.
Yeah.
But it's just harder for the rest who are actually in different states, and because some of them got eliminated earlier,
Yeah.
you tend to sort of lose touch. But you see them updating their Facebook and Twitter profile, so you know
Yeah,
what they're up to.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
nice
you'll never
work.
lose touch with Facebook.
So
and
I
Twitter
know,
and
I
stuff.
know. It's like communication of the future. Who needs to talk on the phone
Exactly.
anymore? It's Facebook
Yeah.
being.
You're like, I know your story. I know
That's
everything what
right.
you get it up to.
That's right. There
Yeah.
goes some privacy.
Always surprised when you speak to somebody and you're like, oh yeah, I know you're pregnant. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
fine.
right.
Yeah.
I've seen pictures of your
Yeah.
embryo.
Exactly.
Even putting that on bloody Facebook now.
Yeah, they are.
They are like little
Yeah.
scans of their babies.
Exactly.
Too much information.
Okay, we also have like a few questions that we ask everybody. It's called
Okay.
10 questions that we ask everybody. I don't know if you've ever read Heat magazine. Or
No, I
seen a
haven't. I'm
copy.
intrigued now.
Yeah, so we're very much of a fun kind
you like fun?
Yeah, magazine. So be prepared for some really interesting questions.
Oh, wait. I think it's Hero by Mariah.
Oh yes.
I know.
I can
Kill
see
me
why
now.
that.
Kill me now. You did say embarrassing. Yes. Okay.
What's the best thing I've ever gotten for free?
My kitchen that I'm
Ooh.
getting renovated.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm getting about $25,000 worth of kitchen appliances free.
Oh, that would be my absolute
Yes, I
dream.
know. I get to pick the oven, the range hood, the stovetop,
Pots, pans.
dishwasher. Yeah.
I want that. I love my kitchen the way it is now, but I would love new
I know.
appliances.
An upgrade is always good.
Yeah, it's always good. Yeah, kitchen aid stuff,
Yeah,
all of
yeah,
that
yeah.
things. What's your guilty pleasure?
Oh, do you guys have it here? I think you do. It's a fast food called KFC.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
yeah.
I know. It's so bad. I
It's
know.
really bad, but you crave those wings.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like the fattier, the better. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The more fat it's fried in.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Which TV radio show is so awful that you have to turn it off?
Big Brother when it's on. When it was on. Like, it's no longer on. Like, yeah. Can't
Do you
deal.
have a Big Brother Australia as well?
Yeah. Yeah, I can't deal. What's the point of watching people just hang out?
In the shower?
Yes, in the sauna.
In the
It's
sauna?
like,
Making
not my
a
cup
salad?
of tea. Yeah. Oh, hang on, we're getting close to cooking shows now.
It would be interesting if they actually spoke about what they were cooking.
Yeah,
And not
true.
just slicing it
True,
tomato.
true.
Yeah. What's the worst job you've ever had?
When I was doing my research, when I was studying, I used to do odd jobs. And one of my odd jobs was I had to clean out rats and mice cages. Yeah, like get rid of their poo and stuff.
Okay, that
So
is
yeah,
really...
so these are all ethically approved, right? My setup for experiments.
Yeah.
So you have to take them out of the cage and then clean them and hope they don't run off. Like so many times they've run off. It's like, come back, come back.
And I hope you didn't name them.
No.
But don't get too close to
Don't
them.
get too close.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause next time you come back and
So
clean the
Leroy.
cage, that cage is empty.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Who's the person you most want to have dinner with and why?
Oh, Pink. Because I think she is just a phenomenal woman. I just would like to pick her brain, and I think, quite frankly, from the other side of the fence, I think she's kind of hot.
Really? Yeah. I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yes, it's quite revolutionary for me.
She is kind of a really hardcore.
Yeah,
Get
but
in
I
your
liked
face,
it. There was something quite
but
grungy and
honest.
yeah, exactly. And I like that about her.
Yeah. Cool. Describe your first kiss for us.
It was kind of awful actually. I think there was this girl that I was kissing, and I still describe her as lizard tongue.
Oh no.
You know when they do yeah. Oh no. Actually no, that's not my first one. My first one was actually with a dental floss. You know, the one that cleans your teeth, the tongue that goes between teeth.
everywhere,
Yeah. That's just like, what are you, my dentist? Yeah.
And how old are you?
15,
Okay.
possibly 15.
How do you relax?
I know this is very boring, but from cooking. Yeah, I relax with cooking. Like, I actually sort of immerse myself in a very elaborate dish, and I lose myself in it.
I do the same.
Yeah. It's very therapeutic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think of dishes late at night that I want to cook the next day.
Yeah. I wake up with breakfast thinking what I'm going to have for dinner.
For dinner.
Yeah. I love these questions, by the way. They are kind of fun.
Yeah. What's your embarrassing hobby?
Quite actually. Well, I used to collect stamps. Yeah, I know. I was a dork way back.
I never understood stamp collecting. What
Yes,
did you do with it?
I know.
Yeah.
I don't now. Like
Yeah.
back then, like I'm collecting, and I'm thinking now, so why did I collect all that? Just to look at it, I
At them.
suppose.
Yeah. And just say, oh, I have this.
Yeah.
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 I think it's like with any collecting, actually.
Yeah. Collecting is just why.
Yeah.
Why? Yeah. Okay. I'm not collecting these days. No, I'm not collecting these days. Well, I'm collecting recipe books these days, but at least you can learn
Learn
from
from
recipe
that.
books.
No, I'm doing the same. The one thing people would never guess about you.
I have a tattoo.
Oh, okay. Where?
It's just above my ankle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And what is it?
It's a scorpion.
Can we have a look-see?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Oh, and is the scorpion, does it mean anything?
Yeah, it's my star sign.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Scorpio.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a very simple.
Yeah, I know. I
Idea.
wasn't feeling too. It was actually my present to myself when I got my PhD.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, $50. I'll treat myself to more pain.
To remember the pain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chicken or beef?
Oh, I was going to say chicken, but to cook chicken, to eat beef.
I love the drunken emperors.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was quite an inspired dish. I'm actually glad it sort of turned out when it turned out. So yeah.
Yeah, I have downloaded the recipe off the internet. And
I've
I
decided
want
I needed a whole range of emotions for chicken. I've got a drunken chicken. I've got an angry chicken recipe. I've got a happiness chicken recipe. So I'm now working on the depressed and the schizophrenic chicken. I'm working on a range of chicken emoticons coming out.
Oh, that's so
in
cool.
a dish near you.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. And are you going to bring out your recipe book?
Yeah, eventually I will. I'm working on my own TV show first, and I think from the TV show it's going to flow on.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is the TV show what's happening there? Is it
It's going to be me traveling around Southeast Asia. We're working with a lot of sponsors, and we've got BBC and Lifestyle through interested in the concept. We just need to find funding.
Okay, so hopefully we'll see it here.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
my goal.
Thanks so much.
Lovely
Alvin. That was
chatting.
really